uncle surely, truly, Moscow burned and yielded cruelly to the French that day. Yet battles raged with valor blazing, yes, and fierce beyond all praising. All of Russia still is raising songs of Borodino's fray.
In our own season, not like now's pale breed and reason, giants through and through. Fate was hard and ground them lowly. Few came back from fields so holy. If not for God's own will and measure, Moscow still had been our treasure. We fell back in silent grieving, bitter yet for battle heaving. Old men cursed and spat. Are we bound for winter quarters? Can our chiefs not lead their forces, tear their coats on Russian bayonets? What's the sense in that? At last we found a field to hold us, open ground where fate had told us. We built our earthen fort right there. Sharp our eyes, our ears already, dawn-lit guns and forests steady. Frenchmen came in ranks unsteady, close enough to hear. I rammed the charge down tight and steady, thinking, friend, my gift is ready. Wait a bit, mon frere. No more tricks, come take your measure. We'll smash their lines without a measure. Defend our land, our dearest treasure. Stand and fight, we'll lines moved, steel on steel contending. Our lines shone clear and steady. Our colonel, born of battle thunder, loyal, fatherly, and wonder, fell his saber, cleft asunder, in the damp earth laid. Like fire he shouted, boys, is Moscow not behind us? Die beneath its sky. As our brothers fell before us, let our oath and blood restore us. We swore faith and stood victorious in that Borodin fight. Oh, what a day through smoke ascending, clouds of French came never ending. ready for